What up? 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 What's good, people? What is up? What is? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties, and these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Oh, Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yala Van Zap's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. Yeah. Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. If you have my DMs, I do want to see it. You have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
All right. I'm coming. I am coming, y'all. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I keep saying that I need a longer intro. I'm sure in the back of y'all minds, y'all are thinking, this bastard already got a long enough intro. What am I looking for? Oh. Anyway, let me come on screen. All right. All of that. Bam, bam, boom. Ta-da. We are here. Boom. All right, that's better. What's up, people? What is up, y'all? What is up? What is up? I had to get me something to lubricate my good throat. That's good watermelon. What's up, y'all? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, everybody. Mm. Cooch or Coin the remix. Hey, Cams. Boom. What's up, Jason? Hey, Danny. Hey, Willie. Hey, Diamond Pearl Jim. Popeye's chicken sandwich killer gets 22 years of child. You got 22 years over some chicken. Chicken. Get your chicken here. Child. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all, as y'all enter the room. Hey, Bobo. What's good, my love? Hey, Cookie. Hey, Boo. What am I eating on? Some watermelon. So, y'all, when I leave here today, I'm going to go see the Woman King tonight. All excited about it. My weekend was real. You can't tarry long. I have a business dinner to get to, but I wanted to see what foolishness you were. Child. Let me get right down to it. I do have some palette cleansers I need to have. I have a Marvel Base 6 hat from Comic Con. Oh. I couldn't go this past weekend to go see the Woman King because I was out of town. I had a lot going on. It was way too busy. But I'm going today because I want to go see it. I'm really excited. I've heard nothing but phenomenal reviews. So we'll do what we do. We'll go see that. Um, so let's see what we have on the dossier. What is in the dossier today? Oh, I forgot to do that, huh? I do have palette cleansers, but I only have like I think I have five. So seeing as how I only have five palette cleansers, that means that I'm gonna have to do like one or two stories, like maybe two stories between each palette cleanser. But I do have a palette cleanser. I ain't have that much because I work, I do work for a living. I have meetings today. Matter of fact, I got a work meeting at 5:30. And at 5:30 I gotta go over there, turn the Zoom meeting on. I'm not gonna get on. I have my camera off, my mic on. But I'll be over there. It'll be on. But anyway, mm, so hmm, where do we start? We'll start here. See what y'all do with this. So the Twitterverse kicking through the door, yelling, "Shondo to you, sis." Since I'm going to go see the Woman King tonight, so when I get off, I'm leaving, so I may not be in the bushes. Because most of the time I am in the bushes, I just never come out the bushes for your lives. But I'm gonna be either on my way to see Woman King or at the theaters watching it. So no, my 5:30 meeting, I don't have to be on it. I just have to have it on. You know those meetings are all hands meeting. You ain't gotta be on there. Just have it on in the background. They ain't asking for me, they ain't looking for me, it's other people. So I'm gonna do that. Anyway. Mm. So y'all, let me pull up this picture because this is the picture that has the internets all up in a tizzy. That's the picture. I want to say it came out yesterday or last night, and people are losing their minds. This watermelon is so good, y'all. So that's Zaya Wade. And the transphobes and homophobes are losing their collective minds. But mama is snatched. Now, baby girl is snatched. Baby, she done got that makeup done. She done got that hair laid. You know, it's the every strand of hair ain't in place. There's selective strands of hair out of place to let you know that this hair is bone straight and still sickening and flows with the wind. So I can do like that, and it can be messy, but the kind of messy that's still cute. Mama got it going on. She got on her lip gloss that's popping. She got on her little bracelet thing. She's looking demure in all black. And the Twitterverse is losing its collective minds. They're all up in arms. They're losing their minds. If you say eyebrows ain't thuggish anymore, I'm not doing this with you. Baby, the heck Carolyn Alexander. Baby, the people are losing their minds. Baby, listen, let it go. That young lady is living her truth. Half the people over here screaming from the rooftop might need to try that for change, living their own truth instead of being bothered with what somebody else got going on. Hey, Xavier, boom. But baby, she's giving in this picture. I think that's why people are so upset because she now remember in the early stages, mama was looking rough. Now mama was looking rough in the early stages. But now she done got it together. She done got her look like a glam squad or some people to get her snatched and well put together. And the people have lost their collective minds. They've lost their minds. Child. Right. Leave the child alone. Baby, it's not your concern. It don't concern you. Leave the child alone, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hmm. The whole look is just I'm unbothered. I'm just not sure why what she does is any of that. Exactly. Why do y'all care? It ain't your child. It ain't your problem. You don't have to live in her skin. You don't, I mean, she ain't bothering you. Everybody else get to post all they want to on social media and do whatever they want, unbothered. And now y'all want to bother this young lady. Leave her alone. Mm. I am eating watermelon with a fork. And now you just make me drop a piece of watermelon that now I got to throw in the trash. Way to go, Xavier. Now I got to throw this piece of watermelon in the trash because of Xavier. Way to go. I was enjoying my watermelon until Xavier made me drop my little piece. God, let me pour me a little salt on my watermelon. Since Xavier made me drop my watermelon, pour me a little, sprinkle a little salt over here on this good watermelon. That's when you got good watermelon. When it's good and sweet and you sprinkle you a little salt on top of that, ain't nothing like it. Mm, it's so good and juicy and sweet. Watermelon is not finger food. No, Missy, I am allergic. Mm-mm. Mm, that's good. You don't put salt on your watermelon? It's so good. You should try it. Mm, listen, I feel like this. If she like it, I love it. If it's good for her, it's great for me. I'm just saying. Let that woman live. Wait a minute. So, am I the only one that put salt on my watermelon? Sorry. And it's good and sweet too. It's so sweet. Now I've seen people put the what is it called? Tajin or Tajin. I've seen people put that on fruit too. But my salt, just a little sprinkle, not a lot of salt, just a sprinkle of salt on some nice ice. And this is cold, so I had in the refrigerator. It's good and cold and sweet. Mm, ain't nothing like it. Mm. Gotta be sweet. What you hate is buying some watermelon and you bite into it and it ain't as sweet. It's just real bland. It's like but when you get that one and it's real sweet. Mm. Listen, Danny, I absolutely am watching House of the Dragon. So why not this episode? Last episode, I'm watching it. It's called Tahine. Tahine. Okay, Tahine. Child blend like a cucumber. Exactly. It's got to be. Now, sometimes it don't have to be extra red. 'Cause I've seen ones that were extra red and still wasn't sweet. Like this one ain't extra red, but it's still so sweet and good and juicy. Child. Anyway, Tahine. Okay, Tahine. Gotcha. See, y'all be helping me. Hey, Millie Mill. Excuse me. Right, just a little sprinkle, not a lot of salt. You don't want it salty, but just a little sprinkle to give you that little ooh on the child. Anyway, so back to House of the Dragons. Girl, why last week me and my best friend we do a little our own little recap over the phone after the episode go off, and we have a whole little hour and a half conversation about it. Why even before this week's episode came last week when we saw old Corlin's son, the little black guy who just married Renee. Last week when we saw him, we was like, now mama is looking real light in the foot over there. She looking like one of the girls over there with that bad wig. And they got him on a bad wig too. He's beautiful skin, but a real bad wig. The little black boy who married Rhaenyra, girl, last week, we called him out last week. That we said, now wait a minute, honey. Now, girl, she looks a little light in the foot, honey. She looks like one of the girls in a bad wig. She did. Tell me she looked like. We called him out last week, bitch. It was like, honey, I don't buy it. Was like, I don't buy it. So, child, and you see, Mama Girl Layla, they are really going fast in this series. Like they are time they are going real fast and forward in time. Because remember when we first saw Lady Lena, she was a little girl like 10 years old, and we was like, how the king gonna marry her? And now we see her now. Mama done got big. She done filled out. Mama is looking like a whole snack over there. And I'm sure he'd be looking at her like, yeah, I kind of probably messed that up. Excuse me, but it looks like she going over there to do something with Damon. Damon gonna be busting her down like he bust everybody down else down. Damon about to bust down Rhaenyra. Damon about to bust down um Lady Lena. Child, it's a lot going on. It was a lot going on this episode. That goddamn wedding, baby. Listen, I feel like the people of Westeros needed a blogger or a vlogger like some of us that were commentating just on that wedding because all of the drama that was in that wedding, baby, when Jason Lannister walked up in that bitch and Rhaenyra looked at that whole like, oh, you here? Oh, you here? All right, go ahead and sit down. It won't be you. Go ahead and sing congratulations. I thought it would have been me. Girl, you can go ahead and sing that over there in the corner. And what was so funny was somebody else, I forgot who it was. I think the guy who was from the Vale was introducing himself. And then the black people came and broke it up, bitch. Bitch, all that talking. Break it up, honey. Break it up. Hey, quintessential. Child, them black people got on some Tyler Perry wigs, honey. Child, them wigs do not look good. Child, they don't look good at all. At all. Child, you been celebrating all weekend? Girl, you supposed to. You supposed to celebrate all weekend. Now who broke it up? Was that guy what's her name? Allison, the queen? Baby mama girl broke it up, said, girl, shut this shit down. The king was in the middle of conversation. Girl, I'm coming through to break it up, bitch. Baby, she came up in there like, girl, do you know who I am? Girl, look at me. The way she looked at Rhaenyra and said, yes, stepdaughter, as if, know your place, know your role. Your mama dead. I'm the queen now. Bitch, you're my stepdaughter. Get over it. I said, oh, I was like, oh, girl, she is. She real mad, Xavier. She real mad. Xavier, did you ever see if you got in my Twitter? Did you never told me if you got in? Not that you celebrate your birthday until October 5th. You know what? I mean, I can't say nothing because I celebrate my birthday from January 1st all the way until Valentine's Day. Technically, I start at the beginning of Capricorn season, which is December 22nd, and just go all the way to Valentine's Day because we don't have, I mean, we have a whole season. I don't have a birth month, I have a birth season. I have a birthday, I have a birth season. So I go all the way until Valentine's Day, and then I guess at that point we'll let the Aquariuses get get their little time in. I'm sure they'll have no problem with that. We talking about House of the Dragon. Wait, who the hell is Harwin? Wait. Who is Harwin? The dude who's supposed to be protecting her, the cold dude, who she gave her Buja. I mean, not Bujali, but her cooch to. Is that who she gave her cooch to? Because I thought his name was Cole, Sir Cole. I don't know which White House staffer. Wait, what? Oh, Obama is following me. Is he? I did not know that. Maybe Obama like what I'm getting too. Don't be mad, girl. The president get what? Hold on, y'all. I had to log into this meeting. Hold on, y'all. Gotta be, gotta be on. Oh boy, where's it at? Right here. Close that. Open that. Bam, bam, boom. I swear these white people always be trying to play some black music, and they be thinking they be doing it too. They be doing they little crazy little white dances when they start the little meeting. They be thinking they be turning it. Baby, you ain't turned nothing. Child corner culture. What? Well, you know what? I was trying to figure that out because I remember some dude snatched her up and threw her over his shoulder. Now, yeah, I know what, but see, I wasn't paying attention to who the dude was. I know it wasn't the dude that came from the Vale that tried to read Damon, and Damon read him down and said, "Bitch, you do realize that I, because my wife is dead now, inherit the whole land where you live. Girl, I'll be there next month. Make sure you ready to receive me, bitch." Broke it up, break it up, Damon, break it up. So I know it wasn't. I know it also wasn't the dude who went and told that she had an abortion either. That they gave her the little tea so she could abort the baby. I know it wasn't that either. Hey Tabitha Boo. I know it wasn't him. I got to go back and watch and see who it was because I really wasn't paying attention to who it was, child. Mm. Oh, the son of the ham. Interesting. Interesting. The new ham, child. Mm. Anyway, so we'll start off with Lady Zaya serving the kids on a Sunday morning. Show her picture again. Baby Lady Zaya came out on Sunday and served the kids. Like, girl, I'm walking face today. Good to how you live. Oh, okay. Because I know it was the skinny dude who told Allison about the tea. Also, the other brother. Okay. Mm. Child, they keeping it all in the family, honey. Everybody got something they want. Child. But anyway, so that's Miss Zaya. She had to break it up. She had to come through and break it up on a Sunday. Um, child, child, you see the way they beat that young man to the ground. Oh, this your boo? Oh, this your boyfriend? And he beat him down. I don't think that. I think it was a bit much for them to show that face after he had done been mutilated. Hey, Diamond Onyx, boo. I don't think they should have showed his mutilated and bust in and caved in face like that. But child, I can't tell the people how to run their show. Anyway, so that was Zaya Wade breaking it up over the weekend. And the people woke up this morning and decided it was time to lose their collective minds. Um, Actually, from what I understand, she's going to be the face of a Tiffany's ad. Go ahead, tell your mama, your daddy, hey, y'all got y'all money, and I'm sure gonna spend this good trust fund that y'all got set up for me. But baby, I'm gonna make my own money. And I love that. I love when you can see a successful black family. Can we celebrate that part? Can we celebrate, excuse me, can we celebrate the fact that Dwayne Wade is a successful father of several children, but not only is Zaya going to live off this good trust fund that her daddy got set up for her, but she said, "Hey, I need to make my own money. Excuse me, I need to make my own money and get it how I live and earn my keep too." And she's gonna go and get her coins in this good Tiffany's ad. I ain't mad at it. Set your kids up for failure so they can continue to have generational wealth and so that money will not be an issue. That don't mean that they won't still have the issue of racism and discrimination to deal with because they absolutely will in these yet to be United States of America. But what you want to do is eliminate the excuse of not having enough money when you talk about stuff. So I was here for that. Let me get this sugar spike out the way now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to have a sugar spike. Let me go ahead and this is the sugar spike moment. Let me go ahead and have another piece of watermelon. hmm Once again, white people are doing what white people do. Mm. Y'all, this watermelon. Oh, I forgot to sing the song, huh? It's time for sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar, 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 sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar, 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 sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar, 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 sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar, 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 sugar spike. All right, it's time for us to have some good sugar spikes. Mm. So let's travel down to the great state of Mississippi. I don't care about you rolling your girl. Let me have another piece of watermelon. Tabitha, is you in the room? I know you cooking. Let me ask Tabitha, because she's from Miami like I am. Do you sprinkle a little bit of salt on your watermelon too, Tabitha? Most people I know from Miami, they do that. So mm, it's good to me. You ain't gotta eat it. I mean, putting sugar on, I mean, salt on your watermelon isn't as bad as those god awful people who put sugar on grits. But we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Nope. Mm-mm. 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 Anyway, see, you're just not normal, really. Be you're not. Oh God, quintessential. No, no, no means no. No means no, and yes means no. Oh dear God. Let's travel down. Let's get this sugar spike out of the way. That makes sense, really. Be that makes perfect sense, really. Be that you tell me that you put sugar on grits makes perfect sense to me. You probably also. What am I eating? I'm eating watermelon. I'm glad you're in here, Tabitha. Tabitha, do you sprinkle a little salt on your watermelon? I'll wait for Tabitha to answer. I ain't seen no one eat watermelon with the fruit or try it. Eat watermelon with the fruit, butter and sugar on the grits, oatmeal and cream of child. You mean with the fork? Exactly. Didn't I tell you that Tabitha will come in here and confirm that she sprinkles a little salt on watermelon because that's how we do it in the 305. Just trying to tell you what I know. God, Lord, because that's what we do. You know, like when you was little and they used to have the little watermelon truck, you used to ride by the man watermelon truck, you be selling the watermelon, the big watermelons, not the little, the watermelons you get in the grocery store today be like this big. They used to have them big watermelon back in the day. Drive by the man who had the big truck with all the watermelon on the back. You can get one for a whole watermelon for like back in the day, like $2 or $3. Then maybe like $5. Cut that bad boy up. You cut it in half at first, right? You just cut it in half so it could fit in the refrigerator. Sit that thing in that refrigerator for about a good hour or two. Woo! Then you take it out, sit it on the table, get a big knife, and cut it. And everybody get a slice. Sprinkle you some salt. Y'all don't know. In the summertime in Miami when it's good and hot, come on, 305. Mm, 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 mm. Woo. Those were good days and good times. Good days and good times. We be doing a lot. Well, actually, it really be close to Miami-Dade County. If you go across Alligator Alley, you get to places like Immokalee, where they have like a lot of farms that produce most of a lot of watermelon. They produce a lot of watermelon for the whole country in that area, and you can just ride over there. So a lot of the people back in the day, they would just get their truck, they would ride over there, buy some at wholesale price right off the farm, and come back and sell it right there on the side of the road. Back before you was getting thrown in jail, you ain't got no permit to sell this on the side, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, trying to tell you, Ohio born and raised. Come on, by the way. Hey, China Black, boo. Child. Child, a good watermelon truck. Have a whole truck full of watermelon on the back. We've never had a watermelon truck, but we had a truck that would come to the library with all of the tropical. But see, Xavier, you Generation Z, so a lot of stuff they by the time you came around, yeah, they have. Child. Anyway, so back to my sugar spike that I was about to have. So y'all know right now in Jackson, Mississippi, they having water crisis, water issues that was brought on, that was proliferated by the floods that they had in Mississippi. They had floods recently, and that exacerbated a situation that was already coming. They already had a an infrastructure, and their water sewage system was so deplorable. Like, and it's been documented for years and years. They've never done anything. I mean, we have several countries, several cities around the country facing the same thing. It ain't just Flint, Michigan. But I do find it real funny that it's always a place where there's a large amount of black people. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. That's not why we're spiking today. And then you had the very same Republican people who voted down the infrastructure bill that is slated to give money to cities around the country to fix these problems, to upgrade water pipes and water systems and things like that. They're voting no to things like that. So the governor of the great state of Mississippi, Governor Tate Reeves, instead of saying, I'm going to be the voice for my people here in the great state of Mississippi, and I'm going to scream from the rooftop that we need help. I'm going to get money and funds so we can fix the problem for my people here in the great state of Mississippi, where Jackson happens to be the capital, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't Jackson the capital of Mississippi? Isn't Jackson the capital of Mississippi? Which means the governor's mansion is there, which means the legislature meets there, state Supreme Court there, state government housed there. Let me read this to you. After 7 weeks, a boil notice has been lifted in Jackson, Mississippi, but there are still concerns about copper and lead levels within the water supply. Unfortunately, there are still repairs going on in the city's main water treatment facility, and it may be only a matter of time before another interruption happens again. Seeing what the predominantly black city was going through, and I got this from one of our favorite websites. Hey, Raphael, theroot.com. Seeing what the predominantly black city was going through, you would think leaders would be sympathetic. Not in the case of Governor Tate Reeves. As NBC WLBT3 notes, Reeves could not have been happier to be out of the Capitol while speaking at a groundbreaking ceremony in Hattiesburg. Here is what the governor had to say. Quote, it's a great day to be in Hattiesburg. It's also, as always, a great day to not be in Jackson. I feel like I should take off my emergency manager director hat and leave it in the car, and take off my public works director hat and leave it in the car. End quote. Oh, let me keep going. He goes on to say, at the end of the day, we pay taxes. We're part of Mississippi, and we're part of the state. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not what he said. This is what one of the councilmen said, because they were upset. One of the councilmen said, at the end of the day, we pay taxes. We're part of Mississippi, and we're a part of his state. Whether he's in Jackson or not, we're part of what makes up his state. Now, My frat brother and the mayor of Jackson, Mississippi, you know, the cute, fine, light skinned one. He's a good Kappa man, okay? The cute Lumumba, Mayor Anton Lumumba, he went on Twitter and went off for the old and the new. You can go find that rant because he went off for the old and the new. But my point is this: I'm focusing on Governor Reeves. Why, if you have thousands, hundreds of thousands of people in the state capital, Jackson, Mississippi, the same city where you live, in the governor's mansion. Hey, MBN Boom, why are you out here basically saying that you don't want no parts of trying to help these people? Because you heard him saying, what did he say? Let me get the quote right. I feel like I should take off my emergency manager director hat and leave it in the car, and take off my public works director hat and leave it in the car. What that translates to me is, I don't care about y'all. I don't want to do this. I don't care about trying to help y'all. And matter of fact, the quicker I can get out of the city of Jackson, I will. Because I don't want no parts of trying to help y'all. I don't want no parts of being around y'all. I don't care if you people get sick and die. Now, it's funny to me. Let me tell you what's maddening. What the fuck is maddening is this. Now, Governor Reeves is absolutely a Republican and don't give a shit about us. Exactly, Tracy. He said, fuck this job. But we have a president of these yet to be United States who's supposed to be on the side to help Black people. And instead of sending all of the resources you could to help a city like Jackson, to help a city like Flint, Michigan, and other cities all around these yet to be United States, so that your own people, the citizens of your country in which you live, can have something as simple as functional running water. We're not talking about giving out government handouts. We're talking about having freaking water, running water. And instead of it being an all hands on deck situation, instead of it being a situation where everything stops and shuts down because we have people in the city, we got families that have children, that have babies, we have elderly people that need all types of, excessive needs and so forth. We have people that work for a living, all kinds of things. It's damn near the middle of summer when this first started happening. It was August, the hottest month of the month. And there's no running water. And what do you all do? Fuck them people. Fuck them cities. We don't give a shit about them Black people over there, but we will send tens of billions of dollars across the globe over there to Ukraine to go fight in a war that has nothing to do with us. Now, y'all got all the money in the world. Baby, y'all find all kinds of emergency measures, all types of loopholes, and everything y'all need to do. And you ain't heard nothing about no filibuster or no type of bureaucracy in Washington that stopped them from sending tens of billions of dollars with a B over there to Ukraine. I ain't even heard now. Some of y'all are more knowledgeable than I am. I ain't heard nothing about the U.S. government saying, while we're working on this water treatment facility, we'll send millions of cases of water over there because we got people who need it. Where the fuck is FEMA? Has FEMA been down there? Maybe they have, and I don't know. And if FEMA has been down there, y'all ain't let nobody know, because now it's looking like y'all ain't did nothing. Biden, where is see, y'all ain't trying to really win no elections, because if you were, what I would be doing, I would be on the front line. You wouldn't see me. I'll be one of them presidents. You know how when they want to look like they working, they'll take their little button-up shirts, they'll roll up their sleeves, and they'll put on a little hat, and they'll go out there and pass out 2 or 3 water bottles and act like they really doing something for the people that they really not. But at least they get the photo op. They ain't even trying to get no photo ops. They ain't even over there checking on the people. They'll go and do a little visit to the FEMA office and say, see, we got all of these people from FEMA to help these people in need, taking a few pictures with some people. They're not even doing that. So what it makes it looks like is they don't give a shit. They just say, well, go ahead and die of thirst. We don't give a shit. Hell, we had to bury hundreds of thousands of people in a year for COVID, so we don't mind burying another few 100,000 people down there in Jackson, Mississippi. It's of no consequence to us. We're all about killing people in our own country, but saving people in a whole nother country across the globe that ain't got nothing to do with us. Please help me make sense of it. Please help me. Please help me. Hey, Regina. Hey, boo. Regina, we got about 2 weeks. I'm going to see you, boo. We're going to have a good time, Regina. When you see me, we're going to have a good time, Regina. Girl, we're going to have a good time. Regina! I'll be like, Regina! You better come find me, Regina. I'll be there that Thursday night. I get there Thursday night late, but I'll be there Thursday night, Regina. We're going to have a good time. This administration, they'll want to win. They do not want to win. Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. No. Jason, they're up to the billions with the B dollar mark that they've given over to Ukraine. Oh, yes. We're in the billions. In the billions. But y'all ain't even managed to did sign off on federal emergency funding for Jackson, but I didn't hear that they approved anything above. Where is the messaging? And that is one of the problems. Where is the messaging? Because if you all are not doing anything to help these people, or if you are doing something, it looks the same if there's no messaging. It looks the same if people don't see you doing it. It looks that you can't tell from the person who's doing something or from the person who's not doing anything if we don't see anything. But I see you over there, ran over there across the pond to go sit on the 14th row behind the Queen, behind every other country in the free world. You see how much they think of you. Baby, they had you. Who was he sitting behind? Was it the president of Poland or something? Way back on the 14th row. Baby, they looked at you. I am Joseph Robinette Biden, 46th president of the United States. Okay, boo, 14th row, honey. No, I'm the president of the United States. Baby, 14th row. Hey, no. I see all these Secret Service people. I am the president of the United States of America. Baby, this say 14th row. Now, what you gonna do? You either sit on the 14th row or you don't come. And guess what he was sitting his ass at? On the goddamn 14th row. You ran over there for that. I don't see you running. I didn't even see you go. See, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get your ass up on Air Force One and take a trip over there. No, because I need to see what's going on. Because that's a whole natural disaster. There was flooding that happened, flooded out everything. You got a whole hundreds of thousands of people that is dying of thirst. But You ain't mind hitting your ass up to run on over there across the pond to go sit on the goddamn 14th row. Baby, the, the Ursha was there at Westminster Abbey. The Ursha, the head Ursha was outside at the door looking like, and it was like, you had to wait in line. Okay, okay, who's next? Because we got a whole seating chart here. Let me, wait, let me get a piece of paper. Wait, I need a piece of paper. Got her piece of paper. She said, let me get this good envelope. She said, she said, get this good envelope open here. Now, according to this, it's saying Joseph Hubu. Wait, what's your name again? Your name Joseph. Well, who is all these people you came with? Because I only got you and a guest, and I see 12 people with you. Oh, that's my Secret Service. Oh, you somebody important? Yeah, because all the important people already came in. They was on the first three rows. That's what all of the important dignitaries was. Baby, they was on the first three rows. And your name is what? My name is Joseph Biden, 46th President of the United States of America. I should be on row one or two. Hold on, let me check. Hold on here, hold on. Spell that middle name again, because maybe that's where it got messed up. Maybe I missed. It's Joseph Robert who? Wait, spell that. Your mama was ghetto, huh? That's why she named you that child. According to, hold on, let me adjust my glasses. Hold on. Maybe. Hold on, let me see here. Oh. Baby. This thing say row 14. No, I need you to go check that in. You see all these people behind me? I'm in baby 14th row. Now I done checked 3 or 4 times. What you want from me? 14th row. Now, as you coming in or not, because I can get them seats. A whole lot of people out here that can take them good seats. And it ain't getting no cool out here. It's real hot. Now, what you gonna do? You and your whole entourage of 14 people. What y'all gonna do? You bought 14 people for the 14th row you on? You must have knew. You tried to get over on me? 14th row, boo. Go sit on the 14th row. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. But this is what I'm talking about. It's the disrespect. Since Governor Water Tank Tate don't give a damn about me. Oh, do you think they voting? Child. I'm telling you what he gonna try to do. He gonna try to make it where it's ain't nothing working, and they ain't gonna be able to vote on time or something, or it's hard for people to get to the voter polls and stuff. He's gonna make it as hard as he can. That's probably his whole ploy, trying to make it as difficult as he can. Because most of the black people, and I have no statistics. Let me start by saying no statistics to back this up. So I could very well be wrong. But I would venture to guess, knowing what I know about statistics and, you know, census statistics in this country, you probably have the lion's share of black people living in or around the Jackson, Mississippi area. So what that means is, if I can make it hard for the lion's share of the black people to get to the voting polls because they got real life situations going on where they ain't even got no goddamn water, then I don't mind doing that, because all of the other petticoat junction white people scattered around the rural areas of Mississippi, they ain't gonna have no problem getting there. Hey, Miss Sharon Boone. Yeah, this is the same Mississippi where you had Brett Favre, who stole all the goddamn welfare money, right? But y'all want to accuse black people all the time for being on welfare, but you got Brett Favre with the assistance of several governors of Mississippi stealing millions of dollars in welfare funds. But we're the welfare people, right? A mess. A mess. I don't see them screaming from the rooftops on ESPN and Fox Sports and NFL Network. No, they're not screaming from the rooftops. They're not blathering about and bloviating about on that. What Brett Favre did to hurt communities in Mississippi. But they had a problem with my frat brother who did nothing but take a knee protesting racial injustice in this country. I'm just saying, that was our sugar spike moment for the day. Is Really Be still in here? What time you going live, Really Be, so I know when to get my ass off? That was our sugar spike moment. Well, let me get to another sugar spike moment since we're spiking out. Right, exactly, Diamond Pearl Jim. Most people don't even know what I'm talking about. That's how little coverage it has gotten. Oh yeah, it's millions of dollars, Jason, that he stole. So, in another sugar spike moment, it has come to the knowledge of social media that there was a hair care product that was being sold under the guise of it being utilized to help black hair. But now we're finding out that the model who they used wasn't black at all. And of course, people are rightfully so angry. This is according to Revolt.com. Popular clothing and accessories brand Shein is facing an onslaught of criticism over the way it marketed an Afro textured bun. People began calling out the company on Friday when Jessie Wu tweeted screenshots of a white woman modeling for the Afro buns in burgundy and black. Wu sarcastically wrote, quote, "It's in their period and period section," end quote. If I see that white girl one more time on my social media, I swear I'm gonna vomit. Lord. But anyway, leave it to Jessie Wu. I really don't like her, but whatever. The drawstring hair accessory is listed as a short, curly synthetic bun that retails for $5. By Sunday afternoon, the site was scrubbed of any images using the white model to show off the bun, but several other screenshots and comments were already rampant online. Several other wigs on the site that mimic African American hair textures are either modeled by black people or a mannequin head. If it's not clear, it is not clear, excuse me, if the other hair pieces were previously modeled by white women whose images were removed. Excuse me. And they have pictures of it. Now, if you go look, you can go find it. It's real easy to find. So basically, they were selling this hair piece that they said, was supposed to be for black women, but the model modeling it was a white woman. I've never even been to the Shein website. I didn't even know what Shein was. Hey, Amber, I didn't even know what Shein was until the whole situation with Sheree and She by Sheree, when people started saying, oh, she stole them from Shein. And that was the first time I had ever even heard of Shein. I don't know what that was. I don't shop at nothing called Shein. But apparently it's a popular website. That's why the people know it so well. So the people are up in arms. And like, I would be real upset too. Like, it would kind of be like me going to a barbershop in a black neighborhood, a black barbershop. Y'all advertising to me that this is a black barbershop. I'm coming in here to get the latest cut. You know what I'm saying? And I go in there, and on all you know how the barbershop have the little chart, and you can point to the number and say, well, I want a number 5, or I want a number 6, or it would be like me going in there and they having a whole bunch of white men on there. And I'm supposed to point at this white man and say, I want my hair like that. No, bitch, I'm black. I want to see black hair. If I'm, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Let me see what y'all saying in the comment section. Amber says she got 2 outfits from She. Baby, I don't even know what Shein is. I don't even know what she is. Xavier say Jesse Wu is a type of black person who participates in the whole relationship centric topics, and they get on my nerves. The type who thinks looking like Pepto Bismol is embracing femininity. Child. Jesse Wu got on my. Jesse Wu is actually from Miami. I knew her a long time ago. She's Asian. She used to be on Love and Hip Hop Miami for like 1 season. I have too much inside intel on her, so it may not be fair for me to tell you I don't like her, because I got a whole lot of inside intel on her. Happens all the time, especially on Amazon. Really interesting. Child. Y'all heard about what happened in my state Saturday night? Because I don't know what happened in your state, Amber. I have no idea. I don't even know what state that is. You know, I don't be trying to pay attention to what people stay at, because I don't be liking to dox people. You know, they like to dox people on the internet. So, child, I be trying to stay out of it, honey. Child, I don't want nobody to say I dox them, honey. When you cut a fade, it doesn't truly matter. I go to Mexican shops to get a fade off, and these Russians don't F off either. He's from NYC. So you say to listen, I don't have necessarily a rule about whether like my barber, my main barber is Hispanic. He cut the hell out of some hair. Everybody who goes to him is black. He cut the shit out of some hair. Now he don't fuck off with them clippers. Let's listen. Let me tell you, he There are people who pay $150 a week just for him to cut them. He don't play around. But this is gonna come out harsh. I'm prefacing now by saying this is not gonna come out nice. I'm just letting you know. But I just still have a rule. I don't go to the female barber. And that comes from, I don't know. I don't go to the female barber. There's always like one, sometimes two female barbers in a barber shop. And they usually are free. They usually don't have nobody. And some of them cut really well. Nothing against them. But I don't know. And maybe that's just a horrible thing that I'm admitting, that I just don't go to, and I don't really have a reason except for the fact that when I was growing up, my grandfather told me don't never go to the female barber in the barber shop. That's why her chair always empty, which was a horrible thing to tell me as a little kid, which is awful. I'm gonna try it one. Well, I don't need to try because I have a barber. He's really, really good. And yeah, so I don't need to, because I don't let people play in my head either. When you find a good barber, you stick with that barber. You don't let nobody play in your head, because you'll have all your edge line, or as we call it in Miami, your tape. It'll be all jacked up. Oh, I did see that about the 16-year-old girl who shot up the mall. I saw that with the daddy and the son that was sitting there. They had the little stuff that was on there. I do have hair. Thank you, sir. It's short, but it's there. I will have you know. Ask really be an Abby. Don't do me. Child. That's just like the girl in what was that, Lenox Mall? Or whatever mall that was in Atlanta, where the black girl shot up the mall there a couple months ago. Was that about, what was that, about a month and a half ago, about a month or two ago? Child. Child. A mess. Let me hear, and no, y'all ain't complain. I have not shown not one palate cleanser. I apologize. Nobody even reminded me about the palate cleanser. Y'all was just gonna let me go on. I told you I only had like 5 of them anyway. So let me start to get these out of the way, because we almost off here before it really come out. There you go. There go one. Right. Tracy saw me with no hat. She knows I have hair. Thank you, Lord. Me and Tracy had a good time, had drinks and all. And she saw me without my hat. She knew I got hair. If you want Volvo, I'll be in Virginia next week. You could come through and break it up. Thank you, Abby. Thank you. Here. See how they be doing me? Girl, girl, girl. Cha. Yeah. Hey, go really be, but really be can also confirm that I have hair. Really be, what time you going on? So I know what time, how much longer I got, because I'm almost finished anyway. So, all right. Here. You coming at my good throat. Anyway. I ain't playing with you, really be. Not raggedy ant. I'm not doing this. All right, I'm almost off really be anybody. I mean, I got 16 minutes. All right. We got 16 minutes, y'all. Let's get her done. So, in good news, I'm gonna well, this is not good news. I'm gonna touch this real fast. I'm sure really B is probably gonna touch on this on her live. Safari and Erica Mena's financials is all over God's good internet, all over Al Gore's good internet. And the long and short of it is I feel bad for their children. And the reason that I say I feel bad for their children is um I'm not drunk talking to strangers. Oh, you say number one is the winner chicken dinner. Okay. So what it looks like is they have most of their money in things that don't most of their money is liquidated. They've used it to buy jewelry or cars or and different things like that. Excuse me. Safari's supposed to pay her like $4,300 a month for child support. Um, and I mean, I guess they got to do a few more shows on and get paid more pop secret popcorn coupons or whatnot. But um, Erica says she's not going to return the $500,000 that Safari reportedly paid for her rings. They reported that they have more than $250,000 in cars, another $200,000 in clothes, and Safari's jewelry cost around $500,000. They sold their $1.2 million marital home in Atlanta this past June. And so what it basically sounds like is a lot of their money is put into things that isn't going to continue to bring income in. And that's why I say I feel sorry for their children, because you have parents that aren't doing right by those children. You have parents that aren't being fiscally responsible. Y'all got kids. And let's be clear, y'all ain't gonna be on. First of all, neither Erica nor Safari have the chops to stay on television. Outside of love and hip hop, ain't nobody checking for either one of them to be on nobody's television screen. Safari, you ain't no real rapper. Ain't nobody checking for your music like that. Baby, you better go ahead and do OnlyFans and do it big. That's your only claim to fame, OnlyFans. And you can age with the OnlyFans. They have a whole market for when you get older, because you ain't getting that much younger, Safari. So they have a whole market for people who is older in the sex industry. You better do what you got to do. But it looks like y'all wasted a lot of y'all money, and those kids who, if you had done it right, had you been fiscally responsible, had a financial planner or somebody, y'all could have had a lot more. I'm not saying that they don't have any money set up for their children, because they may very well have some, but it looks like you all did not do right by these kids, because it looks like y'all were just doing all of this stuff to just bling out and make it look like y'all had a lot of money. But after it's all said and done, that stuff is fleeting, and you're not going to be setting your kids up financially for their future. That's unfortunate. You know, Erica Mendez, don't she got like a son that's like 15 or 16 years old or something like that? Child, that's a mess. I'm sure really B will cover it. Um, and I'll let really B break that down for y'all. But that's a whole mess. That's a whole mess. In other news that I know my girl really B is gonna cover better than me, August Alsina got beat up. Now August Alsina went on a whole little rant calling Tory Lanez a 4'11" leprechaun. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, boo, it looks like the 4'11" leprechaun got the better of you. Now you, baby, August, you're not helping your cause, baby. You're not helping your case. Because, baby, you showing battle scars and wounds and stuff. You showing scrapes, bruises, and scabs and blood and all kinds of stuff. Baby, like, what happened? Well, what happened? What happened? Girl, but you going on Twitter and see, that's the keyboard gangsters. He on Twitter going in. He on social media going off. Right, Jason. Frosted Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious. Lord. Well, baby, you look like you gotta be up. Good, that's one of them stories where you come in the house all blood in certain black family. I ain't gonna lie, ain't all. But back in the day, this ain't your generation, Xavier. So I already know this. This going back to my generation, okay? Baby, you walk in the house all bloody like that, and your mama, your daddy, your uncle, aunt, grandma, grandpa say, "Where you coming from? What the hell happened to you? What the fuck happened to you?" Oh, Tory Lanez beat me up. Come here. They put on some shoes, something. Maybe they walk outside with you. Where you at? Where you at? Where he still with it? Okay, come on. Come on, boo. Mm-mm. You over there crying, huffing and puffing, trying to get your life in order. Come on, cause you ain't finna come in this house and get your ass whooped and not go back over there and try to whoop his ass. Come on, you going back over there? You finna whoop, you. You gonna try this over again? You need a do over. Come on, go on. That's him right there. You better go fuck his ass up, or I'm gonna fuck you up. Now go decide what you gonna do. And in that instant, you know you are more in fear of your parent or guardian or whoever that was that told you you better win this fight than you are the person that's in front of you. So you conjure up and muster up whatever you needed to do to beat them up. Because what you're not gonna do is go back in the house and not have done that, because you was gonna get your ass fucked up. Child, child. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Where was your security, August? Where was yours? If y'all are both celebrities or HIJK list celebrities, P list celebrities, X, Y, and Z list celebrities. And if Tory Lanez can afford an entourage, where was your entourage? You didn't even have a bodyguard. You ain't have nothing. So you just out here raw dogging it on your own, no security, no nothing. Out here in these streets. Maybe I don't feel bad for you. You got your ass whooped. You wasn't even supposed to show that on the internet. Baby, you got your ass whooped and thought people was gonna have sympathy for you. People looking at you like, girl, right? Elemental P list celebrities, girl. Child. Girl, girl, I do agree, Tracy. Why is he here? Why is he not back in America's hat? Urgh, Canada. That didn't come out too good today. Normally my be good, but how long weekend? Hold on. Why are you not back in America's hat? Urgh, Canada. That was a good one that time. That was good that time. August. You too cute to be rolling out here with no security. Hey Joshua, you too cute, your dick too big, you too fine. Baby, you need to have security just in case you walk by somebody like me, because I will go ahead and already take advantage of your boy. Oh, you by yourself? Oh, you raw dogging it like that? You ain't got no security? Girl, let me go ahead and get some of what you got over here. I'll be done took you over in the corner, snatched you up, and had a good old field day. Just saying. Maybe. I'm not into I'm really not into sexually assaulting people. It was all a joke, okay? Ah, anyway, but I'm just saying, he complaining, oh, he had an entourage. Where is your entourage? You might need an entourage just in case you run across Will Smith, since he's in the business of slapping people, and you done bust his wife down more times than we could think. I don't know. He got beat up. You shouldn't put that. Hey, little baby, you shouldn't put that on Al Gore's good internet. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, I also want, but I might discuss this on the politics. I'm gonna do a politics of it all later this week. We got to talk about Governor Hot Wheels and Governor Death Sentence having field trips to the vice president's house for all of the migrants that's coming into the country. So they promised migrants, oh, we're gonna take you somewhere and this gonna be good and y'all gonna be able to get a job and y'all gonna be able to live it. And then they drop them off in front of the vice president's house. They dropped them off up in Massachusetts and all kinds of places. Like they're literally dropping them off in this island off the coast of Massachusetts and all kinds of stuff. Like they're doing all types of horrible, deplorable, nefarious things. But I already had my one sugar spike of the day, and I'm not going down another lane. So I will cover that in more detail in the politics of it all this week because it's awful. It's just awful. Okay, we got 5 minutes. All right. Exactly, Xavier. Baby, they trafficking people all over the place. But in good news, they don't raise over $500,000 in the GoFundMe for the black girl Piper Lewis, who was ordered to pay $150,000 to the family of the man who raped her and trafficked her. Child. Governor Hot Wheels and Governor Death said, child, they're a mess. Um, did I cover everything? Yeah, we covered everything, I think. Oh, the last thing we didn't cover, um, we know that if you have family, friends, loved ones in Puerto Rico, check on them because they were devastated by Hurricane Fiona. They say the entire electric grid went out in Puerto Rico, took the whole electrical grid out. Also, took down one of the bridges over there in Puerto Rico. It is now ravaging Dominican Republic and Haiti, the island of Hispaniola. So, if you have friends or loved ones that are in Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic or Haiti, just check on them. They may need some assistance because Hurricane Fiona has gone and tore off into those countries, and we're always we're praying for them over there because they need assistance, and so forth. So I know a lot of my friends are of Puerto Rican descent or Dominican descent or Haitian, excuse me, descent. Excuse me. So if that's the case, please check on your loved ones over there. We are praying for them. Let's see if how much money the Biden administration send these governments. Well, you got people that are hurting right here on our own hemisphere, who have family and loved ones that live right here on our soil, right here in America. But he ain't gonna be sending billions of dollars over, down there to them because they skin too dark. That's why. But he'll send them more, he'll send billions of dollars over there to Ukraine. Let me shut up and get off my soapbox. Listen, I'm about to show y'all these. I got like 3 um palette cleansers left, and we're gonna get off here. All right. Did I show him? I think I already did him. Did we show him? There's one. Yeah. Y'all know really be getting ready to go live. She's at hair and makeup. She's finishing hair and makeup right now. And we all gonna go on over there. There's one. Ooh, the way that sun just glistening off his body. Mmm. Child. Oh, that's old, Xavier. I've been knew about that. But that happened last month, Xavier. They got arrested. One got arrested like the second week. One got arrested on like August 2nd. The other one got arrested on like August 9th. Yeah, that's been all over the blogs for a minute now. What Freak Twitter has been going off about is yeah, Eric and Jonte, yeah. Child, somebody having fun with them fiends and child. Jonte's stuff is big too, but Eric's stuff is just that's a lot of meat. That is a lot of meat. That's a lot of dark chocolate too. Eric, that's a fine little something, honey. Ooh, child, with a whole lot of meat, honey. Whole lot of meat. Anyway, Tracy, did you get into the Twitter? Because I know you had asked me. I think I'd approved it. I don't know. But so I think that's my last one right there. Yeah, that's my last one. All right, those are all our palette cleansers. Those are all of our palette cleansers. Child, Eric, child, that thing Eric got over there, that thing is that's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. That is. Somebody in jail, somebody over there to the jail is having a field day with that head. Child. You need to go check because I'm sure I thought I did it. Tracy, go check. Check. But the thing about Eric is Eric got that beautiful dog chocolate skin. Child. I did. I know I did. I didn't think about you, Tracy. I know I did. You need to go check. Anyway. So listen, y'all. That is Run Your Mouth for today. I'm definitely going to do a politics of it all this week. Also, I will be home on Saturday, which means that I will be able to do a not Run Your Mouth, a silly Saturday. And I haven't done a silly Saturday in almost 2 months. So I'll be able to do a silly Saturday. Oh, yes. Apparently been cheating on Dante for a child. I don't, that's not from what I heard. I heard they weren't cheating. I heard they just do threesomes and stuff like that. And they escort and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Talk about I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Tell me nothing. Anyway, am I the only one who believes that there wasn't nothing in that coffin? Am I the only one who believes they already buried that lady? Yeah, Silly Saturday is coming. They already buried the queen, and they just had an empty box there for y'all. All right, that's really good. She is live, y'all. We was waiting. Let me say all my pleasantries and goodbyes. I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to me here on this channel. As I always say, they are much obliged and much appreciated. Appreciated. I did want to cover the fact that my queen, since we speak of the queens, my queen Mariah Carey has a secret album that she recorded back in the 90s that she's going to have released, a secret album that nobody ever knew about that she recorded back in the 90s that's going to be released now. Here for all of it, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, um we're gonna get up off here. Let's head on over to Really Be. Love y'all. Until next time, that's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.